Today we talk to
My name is Yoshua Fortunato.
Where are you from?
I'm from Italy and my mother is Japanese, so I'm Italian-Japanese.
How did you come to the clarinet?
Well, actually I was playing piano as every Japanese kids, and then I moved to Italy, but I didn't have so many friends, I would say, because I couldn't speak well Italian. Then I saw La Banda, this is like music woodwind. Then I saw they were all playing together, it was really nice, and then I forced my father to buy me a clarinet, and then I started playing clarinet.
What is never missing in your clarinet case?
Well, actually I would say, first of all, mouthpiece and reeds. I still remember once I forgot my mouthpiece when I went to an audition, and it was really frustrating. So I always check, sometimes even when I go outside, that at least reed mouthpiece are there.
Any advice that someone gave you and changed your life?
Well, if it's about clarinet, I would say the biggest advice someone gave me, it was to practice slow. Everything is slow. Sometimes more slow than what you even think. Sometimes I found myself practicing slow, even the day before an audition or a concert, slow, like the first day I was practicing it. Like some excerpts, extremely slow, and I learned even more what are my weak points or what are my strong point even. So this was a big advice. And also, I would say to never be too much yourself, because if you are too much yourself in the things, you don't grow up in a way. You forever stay in a fixed yourself. I don't know if you get it, but you continue to be yourself and you never grow up. So when someone told me try to be different, but then you try to do some things, but it's not that you really have to be something different or be something else. Yes, this was some big advice that once a teacher gave me.
Who were your clarinet teachers?
I started to play clarinet, let's say seriously, in the Conservatory of Genova, in my city in Italy, with Piero Paolo Fantini. Then I started to take lessons with the Principal Clarinet of Genova, Corrado Orlando. Then I moved to Switzerland, where I started to study with Fabio Di Casa, and then I met my biggest, let's say, teacher, Alessandro Carbonare, which was kind of, my I wouldn't say hero, but I tell you a story. When I remember the first time I listened a serious clarinet CD of classical music, it was his recording. It was his CD of Rossini, playing Rossini Tema Variazioni. I remember I played this and I listened that, and I was like, wow, you can do this kind of things with clarinet, I didn't know. And then he became my teacher, so it was really, really nice.
What did you learn from Alessandro Carbonare?
When I met Carbonare, well, I already knew who he was. I listened a lot of recording of him, so I was expecting what he wanted from a teacher. And I still remember the first time I met him, I always take a joke with him about this. that he asked me, do you use the metronome? And then I said, well, yes. And then he told me not quite a lot. And this was the first lesson. And, well, but more than all, he taught me how to practice. This was really important. He have never been a teacher that forced me to do things in one way or in another way. I remember sometimes he went we had two different opinions, but he accepted my opinion, or sometimes I accept his opinion, but it has to be a reason why I do this or this, and almost all how to practice. This was really how to practice, how to prepare yourself for being yourself, for being what you want to be on that day when you will play. This was the biggest thing he gave me, absolutely. And of course, I mean, in my opinion, he was like, he had has the most beautiful sound that a clarinet could do, in my opinion, when I was a child. So when I meet him when I was 22, I was wow. And listen every day him playing, speaking, being himself, doing lesson to you or doing lesson to other people, doing chamber music, have the possibility to go to listen his rehearsal in Accademia Santa Cecilia. It was every day pure inspiration, pure inspiration. I went some days ago to listen Beethoven 6, the 6th Symphony of Beethoven, and the Sacre Printemps, the Sacre, the Stravinsky. It's every day still inspiring. This is something that, and you learn every day. Also, just talking to him, you learn a lot of things. Technically, he gave me a lot, but also personal, as a human, he gave me a lot. This, yes, absolutely. So I suggest to everyone to, if they have the possibility, to do a master class or just take a lesson or take a chat with him. Yeah.